Basically, I'm a psychologist by academic training. Moved into management education about 30 years ago. Have spent about 3 decades as a management educator in the space of higher education. Kirloskar Institute of Management is a residential business school and not many of the likes in the country. And management education is just not about classroom learning. There's a lot more learning that happens beyond the classroom. And a big philosophy for us at KIM is when we recruit these 120 students, we're really not looking at them as students. We're looking at them as leaders in the making. And so the whole idea is just not to give them cognitive knowledge, but also to develop a lot of behavioral skills that make them that much more ready for the world of work. We really do not have a 9 to 5 kind of a schedule. There's literally work happening throughout the day. So students are working on assignments, students are working on projects, students are having fun. Students are probably singing on a campfire at 9 o'clock at night. There's probably every kind of an activity that's happening, and that's where the finer skills of collaboration, teamwork is literally what they learn out of a campus like this. So that way, it's a great campus that is really lending itself to creating managers and leaders who can hit the ground running the minute they start working. Supported by this large conglomerate. Now, we also have a very powerful, very active management development center, which means to say, which caters to the needs of the conglomerate. This typically means to say, at least 2 days in a week, there are training programs happening for these corporate people. And so corporate guys are on campus. So our students literally have an opportunity to probably have a lunch or probably have tea or probably go out on short walks because we have a beautiful campus, go out on short walks with these corporate leaders. And so that amount of learning becomes a part of their experience. We are driven by the philosophy of not just creating managers, but creating leaders for the future, which means to say, we talk big time on ethics. Can we create leaders who would not just kind of take business to the next level, but also transform societies and organizations at large? It is mandated in our curriculum that, in a 30-hour course, at least 3 times you will have somebody from the group coming and talking to the candidate, to the students, typically in terms of applied aspects of whatever we teach in class. Experiential learning. What's unique to us as an institution is the Kirloskar Group has a very powerful CSR department. And as management graduates, there's a strong need to understand the SDGs and work around that. And the Kirloskar Group does a whole lot of activity around SDGs. And that is where our students become a part of those projects. And of the 16 different goals, students have an option to choose any one of the goals that they want to work on. So either they create their own projects, which we curate within the institution, or they get to work with the corporate and, be a part of those assignments. There are 3 things important to us. It's academics, it's research, and a certain amount of administrative jobs that faculty have to get involved in. Now, both teaching and research would mean constant updation of the faculty. In terms of teaching, faculty will have to be updated. One way of updating is all the training programs that we nominate our faculty to and almost make it mandatory, say that you should do at least 2 kind of certifications in a year so that you have your updated knowledge. But even more important than that is for faculty to be actually experiencing the trends that are changing at the workplace hands-on. And so what we do is we are proposing a 2-week internship, mandatory internship for faculty in the months of May, where if I am an HR faculty, then I would probably work with one of my group companies for a period of 2 to 3 weeks in terms of research, which is again very important. Our research also, we're not looking at very isolated research. We're talking about research that can be more relevant, research that can be more useful to organizations. And that's when our faculty work with the corporates. There could be research projects. Suppose our companies are launching a new product. That's a research assignment that faculty pick it up, work with students. So even students become a part of that kind of a learning. So there's a lot of research that we do for our own group companies, and that is something that allows faculty to remain very connected with whatever is happening.